Hey there. If you're watching this, thank you for clicking and taking the time to hear about this project. My name is Abhinav, and I'm a UX/product designer who's currently open to opportunities to work in the United States. If you're a recruiter or a hiring manager or someone who just loves design stories, I love to chat. And if you found this video through LinkedIn or any other platforms, thank you. I really appreciate you stopping by. Feel free to connect, send a message, or check out more of my work. All the links, including my portfolio, LinkedIn, and my email, are in the description below. Alright, so let's get into it. This is Spotify Syncro, a concept project where I explored how Spotify Premium could offer users a more creative and personalized listening experience. I actually worked on this last year, and recently, about a month ago, I came across an opening on Spotify's personalization team back in New York. So it instantly clicked with me, and because Syncro is built around the exact kind of thinking that team seems to care about. That is how to make listening experiences more personal and expressive. So I took a chance and reached out to a few folks over there, and not in a desperate way, but just genuinely curious to learn more and to share this work that might resonate with their vision. If you're watching and you're part of that team or work in adjacent spaces, I'd love to connect. Okay, so let's face it, music is personal. We all have those moments where we wish we could slightly tweak a song or slow it down or speed it up or just change how it sounds to match a mood or activity that we are doing. Spotify actually does offer an equalizer, but it often goes unnoticed by the users. Not because it lacks value, but because it hasn't been positioned or surfaced in a way that invites everyday use. There's a real opportunity to reframe it as an approachable, creative tool rather than just a technical setting buried in the menus. That's where Synchro comes in. I started this project with a simple question. How can I help Spotify users create a more personalized and engaging music experience, one that feels worth the premium cost, and also unlock the full potential of the equalizer? To dig deeper, I ran a survey, and I got some fascinating insights. Most of the users were excited by the idea of music customization, but they also shared two recurring concerns. It felt too technical and to use, and they didn't want to mess with the originality of the track or the song. So that gap between the curiosity and the actual usage, that's where I wanted to design for. I created two personas based on patterns I saw. Elliot, the music nerd, he loves experimenting with sound, tempo, and pitch. But he finds current tools a bit too rigid or disconnected from his flow. Chloe, the runner, she needs her music to match her energy, but doesn't have the time to tweak settings or build playlists every day. These two helped anchor the core features of Synchro. Enter Synchro, a Spotify premium feature concept that simplifies the equalizer settings, offers intuitive, creative tools, and gives users more personal control over their listening experience. It's built around two modes. Creative mode. This is Elliot's zone. In creative mode, users can adjust pitch, tempo, and EQ visually, like brushing music into a new form. I used a brush icon as the toggle between the two modes. It's expressive, familiar, and avoids sounding overly technical. As you make changes, you see a numeric tag associated with your version, like -2 for a slowed version or +3 for a faster one. This small tag helps users track which variation they are hearing without cluttering the interface. And now for Chloe. Altered mode offers preset-based customization. Instead of fine-tuning everything manually, she can tap into quick presets based on mood or activity, like high energy run or a lo-fi chill. This way, personalization feels seamless, even spontaneous. Once a user finds a version they like, they can save it. Synchro creates a dedicated playlist just for your custom tracks, so they don't interfere with your standard playlist. The Save button has two smart options. Save the current setting or play all songs with that same setting, creating a sort of mini radio experience that's based on your personal tweaks. Visually, I leaned into Spotify's signature green and contrasted with the layered gradients and black to give depth and clarity. Every adjustment you make reflects back into the UI, like a feedback loop between sound and visuals. I wanted the design to feel as musical and fluid as the listening itself. Throughout the process, I tested with users to refine both clarity and usability. One early insight that the save button was often confused with add to playlist. So I reworked it into a multi-option control, one for saving a version and one for playing all similar versions. That small tweak made a big difference. Another learning that I had was people loved seeing the numeric tags because it gave them a mental map of how much they change a track. In the final version of Syncro, the interface is lightweight but expressive. Customization tools are approachable, and users feel like they have the creative agency without the fear of breaking something. It's a playful bridge between passive listening and creative control. So I worked on this project from May to July 2024, and it was a personal concept that I developed with the product manager friend, collaborating on flows, feedback, and usability. I used Figma, Framer, Zoom, Google Forms, and a lot of screen recordings to test the ideas quickly. So what's next? This project really taught me how to surface hidden value in existing features and to design with both curiosity and constraints, and balance the technical depth with the light musical feel. Going forward, I'd love to explore even more curated presets, simpler onboarding flows, and maybe even collaborative personalization. So imagine two friends co-creating a synced up playlist in real time. So that is Spotify Syncro. If this resonates with you, or if you're working on a music tech, personalization, or just designing for joy, I'd love to hear from you. You can check out the full case study and the Figma file in the description below. Thanks again for watching. I'm Abhinav, and I hope we cross paths soon.